Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Haas, and joining me is Sprawl. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic, man. We're going into map number 2 here. You missed out on that first map, but quite honestly, it was a little bit one-sided. 16-4 the scoreline for Data. Now we're with Fatal's map choice here on Dust2. So Pistol Round is already live.
I was able to watch the end of that first match, and I saw that Data were 9-0 up on T side.
It's a good feeling, right?
Yeah, I mean, being 9-0 up on T side cash is massive. As we're going to open things up here with a 1-for-1 trade. Of course, that always favours the T's, and we can see they have swamped this A bomb site, got the bomb planted, and now it's in Data's hands. Pokey Smokey holding the long angle, spots one player out, going to try and trade him as we see Vix approaching the site along with other members of his team. Booyaka and Jolar getting 2 frags down long, but PTJ doing his best to defend him with the Wreck 9. The bomb is ticking down, they do not have a kit. USP's going to work here, time is ticking out, they're just going for frags now. PTJ gets one with Tech 9, he's looking for a second here, and finds it. Pink T3 went for the knife.
Yeah, he's just sprinting in a 1v2. Why not go for the knife, right? Why not? But I think he must have been out of ammo or didn't want to wait for the reload. Just opted to go for the knife frag. But he did have a kit, but at that point, running out of time, certainly. So 1-0. Fatal picks up that pistol round, and very important for them after they drop that map number 1. So they pick up T-side pistol. That's a great start. Now we do see a little bit of a buy on the CT side. We've got a scout on Booyaka, Jolar, and Vix. They've got armor and upgraded pistols. So at the moment, the bomb in Upper Dark. And PNK playing from inside of B. He's the only player inside of B at this moment. But we'll see here if Booyaka can get a pick out mid. I do believe he saw Crow momentarily there. Actually, Crow boosting up towards Cat will survive to tell another tale, but oh, that was a beautiful headshot onto D-Show as still holding mid here, isn't taking a bullet to himself. Booyaka will fall back into that B site, but that's a great opening to this round.
That was such a clean scout shot there, getting the headshot, meaning that the CTs, they've got this extra man, and Fatal need to start hitting a site soon and thinking about how they want to execute this. 40 seconds left in the round, the bomb is still towards B. Are they going to go for the fake, or are they going to go for the B split? It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They smoke off CT, and Koki Smokey able to get the frag onto Booyaka. BNTK though dropped a little bit too soon, still able to get the frag. They have the bomb, but he doesn't have the site. We see 3 members taking the site now. They're going to let them get the bomb down, as Data are going to have to retake this one.
Yeah, they do have the bomb down, and now got the first frag for the T's. It's a 3-on-3 as Jolar tries to drop in the window. Will get fragged immediately, though, by Crow. And it looks like they're just opting to save. They have armor on Vix. CZ75 as well, so that'll be handy for the next round. And PNK 5-7 in hand has a kit. So they're opting to save those valuables, as it's not a bad idea. Might be able to get some sort of exit here. But no, actually doesn't look like it'll be the case, as all the T's, all 3 of them, single file, heading out of the B site towards CT spawn. So another round for Fatal. Definitely could have been worse for them, as they lose 2 players, but some other were fairly damaged. So 2-0 the scoreline here. We'll see if Data can make anything happen with those saved pistols. Again, CZ75 and armor on Vix means he's not repurchasing that, so not a bad weapon to be yielding at this point, and right now they're going for a long A stack. We'll see how it works out.
And straight away, we can see that the bomb's gone towards B, and Crow playing very patiently gets the first B. He's going to get run down. Able to escape this one, has support behind him. Crow will get dropped, however, and that's a Galil if they wish to pick that up, if they can safely pick it up, and it seems like they cannot. Crazy going to be peeking towards B tunnels, following it up with a grenade. Grenade not going to find its intended target. 4 versus 4. Fatal still deciding where to hit. We have Koki Smokey getting some intel on this A site. All the players from Data push up long and commit to it. They've now rotated back. Koki Smokey thinking they should be on the site, but they are not. Boyaka holding a very strange angle there on stairs, and Koki Smokey able to punish him for it. 3 versus 3 now. Koki Smokey looking for even more kills for his team, and it will be Dryce to find that one. The mid to B smoke is good, and they're going to hit this site. 3 versus 2. And providing nothing goes wrong for the T side, this is their round.
Yeah, it should be another anti-eco for them, but 3 frags on the board for, or rather 2 frags on the board. They might be able to make it 3 if they can take down Smokey. 36 HP on him. Vixen, an opportune location, as we did see all the T's exiting through CT spawn last round, so I was hoping to make some sort of exit frag happen, and P&K actually will opt to group up here, but will actually fall off, and we'll see if they can work any of these exits. But, ooh, P&K actually will pick up a Galil, so heading way back to where they originally got that pick early in the round. That will work out in his favor. Galil is going to, yeah, it's not too bad at all. Moving into their first rifle round, maybe not the right, it wouldn't be the rifle I want to have in the 4th round. He's actually going to pass it off to Jolar. That would be the exact move I do, because the Galil, not a big fan, but definitely, if you can get a free rifle, it works, right? You can save a little bit of money here.
Yeah, of course, as those Galils, 2 members of the terrorist side, not opting to switch those out, so they could be a little bit outgunned here, going up against these 3 M4s that Data have. We're seeing the AWPs come out for the first time. It's on Peaky J, on Fatal, Boyaka holding the B site with his shiny white and orange WP. Have to see how effective they're going to be in defending these sites and getting the picks. Of course, from range they're great. If you get up close and personal, they're not the best weapon. Fatal seem to play their rounds pretty slowly, gain as much information as they can. Source the smokes out of Data, and then using all the information they have, go for a site. Like Koki Smokey doing what he's done before. Push up short, see if there's anyone towards A, and there we go, Boyaka from range, getting the opening frag.
Yeah, it's a nice pick for them in upper tunnels, but at the moment it looks like Koki Smokey is having a much better Dust2 map, as he's actually on the top of the scoreboard right now for 0 and 1. As it is an even man count, they're going to try to push out towards Cat. 2 players make it 3 already out elbow. Great flashbang from Vix, though. He's going to be playing from ramp. Doesn't connect with too many bullets there. Will put some damage on them, but finally will get put down by D-Show. The bomb being planted as well. So now the retake underway. PNK is stuck behind a smoke, but we do have 2 of the CTs coming up from long. We'll see if they can make something work here, as D-Show peeking up from ramp, but that's going to be P&K getting dropped on catwalk, so this is going to be a difficult retake here, and looks like they are opting to save. They don't have a kit, so not a bad idea, but now we're seeing Fatal stack up some rounds. It's going to be 4 in a row for them, and where we saw Data pick up 9, I think it was 9 rounds in a row before finally Fatal fired back on the CT side. We're starting to see Fatal run away with their T side on Dust2. That being said, maybe it's not the same CT-sided map of Cash, so not exactly the same situation, but Fatal nonetheless, they're going to be happy with that 4-0 scoreline after that first map.
Yeah, and this is of course Fatal's map choice as well here. So they're looking to gain this, or to tie things up in this series 1-1, and they're starting off really well. 4 rounds to the good. Vix, only with a FAMAS, should make this round a little bit easier for Fatal as well. They'll have the AWP on either side. Boyaka holding this short angle. Spotted the pixel! There was literally only 1 pixel there, able to tag Dryce up through the wall, but it wasn't enough to get the frag.
And we're going to see them try and push up Cav. That is enough to get the frag, so Kalik and Boyaka working short together. Make quick work of Koki Smokey. And like I was saying, Koki Smokey, he has 4 frags right now, and he's actually not top fragging anymore. PKJ would be the top frag, but that was literally, I think, what he ended the Cash map with, was around 4 frags, so definitely doing work here. And actually, to mirror that, 4 rounds was how much they were able to get in that whole match, that first map that we had on Cash. So definitely Fatal feeling all right. They are down a man, though. Right now, the CTs are in a great position to take their first round of this half, but The bomb is situated in upper tunnels. It's going to be a PNK that will eventually be tested, I do imagine. They're going to be smoking out mid to B here. They've got Dryzy and Crow pushing out, and Crow won't be able to get that first frag. Finally, the trade occurs, but Jolar will be able to trade right back, and PNK from inside of sight. Peaky J with a nice shot through the smoke onto him at double stack. Now in a 1v3, this is going to be a little rough with 10 seconds left on the clock. Swaps over to the Tech 9, tries to get some spray in, but Vix will put an end to that, and that's a great first round for Data. They needed to respond back, and now we'll see if they can put a couple on the board, as their economy is not going to be in a great shape if they drop this next round.
It won't be indeed, but that was exactly what they needed there. Losing 4 rounds in a row is never good, especially that one after the initial 3 losses after the pistol round. But they've got their round on the board now. Now it's their time to gain some momentum. We saw what they can do when they start winning rounds in that first map. Boyaka going for this peak again. Gets it this time. Took him 3 shots last time to find it. This time it only took 1. CTs have their advantage, but it looks like Fatal going towards short on A. Now they're backing off towards mid. And if they can open up anything else. Flash is going across. Peaky J trying to open something down long, but getting smoked out, having to rotate back round towards mid. Bryce though, he held this angle before. Got punished for it last time, but this time he's the one picking up the frag.
And they've still got the bomb on Cat, just working mid control for Fatal, but pushing out a long. Vix tried to take that advantage or that opportunity, but Crow puts him down. 5 HP on Crow though, so some decent damage dealt there. Buyaka in a great position to hold from a ramp. We're going to see if he can get another frag. Beautiful one onto PKJ, and now the last player alive will go down. That's Crow. Only had 5 HP crossing long, so 2 rounds on the board for Data. They're going to be forcing Fatal onto the eco here. I do believe D-Show should be dropping some pistols, even out that money. We'll see if they opt to get armor, but at this point it looks like it's just going to be a Tech 9 pain train. They've got a couple grenades with them, but no armor. It's just going to be a B rush with those Tech 9s.
Yeah, man, this is kind of expected on a good old Tech 9 buy. Play the contact base, stick as close together as possible. Start running and gunning with those pistols. DNK though doing his best. One able to look for a second, but not able to find it. Did do a lot of damage there to PKJ. Vix now coming in to provide support. Gets the frag onto Koki Smokey. He's now down to 4 HP. PKJ still sitting in 2 HP. He's able to get the frag though. They've got an AK in this bomb site. Vix now refacing, gets the frag, and they're going to be able to clean up, not before taking heavy hits. The army, 3 members fell. In the end they picked up the round. 4-3 now.
Can Vix on 4 HP. That was close to getting out of control as Data. They are able to salvage that, but Fatal, that is definitely a great eco round. A bomb plant and 3 frags, almost 4. Obviously, the almost doesn't really count, but nonetheless, round number 8 underway. 3-4 the scoreline, much closer than what we saw on Cash. So this map looking to be an exciting one thus far. We've got the bomb just dropped right outside of long here. A couple of the terrorists working, now heading for mid control, but got Crow in lower dark, Dryzy in upper. Again, they're just working some mid control. Trying to work Cat, though, is Kalik and Buyaka. They're trying to work some sort of play here, but that's a beautiful nade from Crow from lower. Launches that up. 46 HP on Kalik now. Buyaka on 76. And oh, they are going to get peaked. Kalik with that frag, but that could have gotten ugly as Buyaka, I do believe, hit a leg shot onto D-Show there, but Crow now about to peak, will go down, and those are 2 beautiful frags early on for the CTs.
Definitely so, and it gives them the advantage now. There is 1 member, I believe it. Gola holding this angle. He's able to get 1, gets the second after PKJ misses the op shot at close range, and it's now just down to Dryce. Try and salvage something here, get some picks, do some damage to the economy. He spots the head, but not able to find the frag. He's going to have to fall back, and he's going to get surrounded now by the CTs. It's going to be PNK. Finish things off there, and we're all tied at 4-4.
Yeah, and a flawless round for Data. That That's a great victory for them, as now that money starts to pile up at some point here. Actually, if they drop around, they should be poised to buy once again, so that's always a comfortable position to be in. Not too comfortable, but at least better than, obviously, the eco alternative. But that is going to be Fatal's pick here. They are on an eco round and heading up Cat very quickly. We're going to see Nade do a little bit of damage. That was from Jalar out mid there, but some more HE grenades coming in. They've thrown a total of 3 so far, and they put Crow down to 31. Kind of prepped some of the other players as well, and there's the first blood of the round. It's going to be the AWP of Booyaka, but PNK picking up the second as they try and push back towards lower. PNK peeks out once again, doesn't spot anything, but got 3 Ts just working their way around the map. One out long right now. Dryzy's all alone, so split up on this eco. I'm not sure how much I like this play.
Hasn't really worked out for them so far, and with only 2 members left, it's looking pretty dire. They haven't been able to get anything. They were close to dropping Vix, but 1 HP is enough HP to survive. Player to the left of these guys approaching through tunnels. They're going to line up for PNK. He's going to get the double kill. Fate take the lead for the first time this second map on Dust2. Fatal now looking to get some more rounds on the board. They have a buy round at their disposal. What can they do with it? PKJ might opt to go for the AWP. There it is. He has just enough money. Get a full set of grenades behind that as well. We haven't really seen too many mid peaks here from either team. PKJ looked like he was peeking there. A little bit mistimed.
Yeah, it doesn't get the frag, and Fatal, they were able to get the first 4 rounds of this match, but now Data coming back and getting the last 5. Fatal needs to be careful that they don't let too much of this momentum go. Yeah, you're close to the scoreline, but the scoreline doesn't represent when those rounds were acquired. So Data definitely with the momentum, but Fatal gonna get 1 peek from PKJ onto Jolar. So it's a great frag out mid. It's gonna open things up. We'll see if they opt to go for a mid to B play, as there's a very popular choice on this map. We're going to see, though, Vix trying to counter flash will get punished because of his aggression, and now the bomb heading out. It's all up to PNK as they are coming from multiple angles, peeking from the doors. We're going to see Crow go down. Go from window. It's going to be Smokey attempting to get that frag. Finally gets helped out by D-Show, but all the action in mid. Booyaka getting 2. And now with 1 HP, we're going to see if we can land another, but it's not going to work out. 1v2 here for Calic, as beautiful flashbang, but D-Show comes up and will help out his teammate. Puts another one on the board. 5-5 the score line. So Fatal answering back. That is definitely something they wanted to do soon here.
Definitely so it is their map again here. Looking to grab this win, and we're actually seeing the auto sniper coming out for PNK. What's he going to do with this? Where's he going with it? Like he is going towards B, going to be sitting at the back of that site, just rattling off a few shots. Booyaka spotted. Bro at the top of mid. He's going to go up closer and challenge. Still not able to find the frag here. Very delayed play from him. Show going to come out of long, looks in towards Pit, gets taken down. It was Kalek who was baiting there. Teammate Vix able to get the frag. Again, Fatal. See, most of the time here they go into these rounds 1 man down.
Yeah, and those kinds of long plays we can see from the kind of less coordinated play. He just pushes out long all by himself, and yeah, it's great if you can get a pick, but Jolar actually pushed up Cat, will get 2 before being traded upon, and that's good. Heads up play by him, but pushing out along, Calic gets the bomb carrier, so big play by him. Up to Smokey as they move back up to grab the bomb, but getting hit from Catwalk by Vix. It's going to be rough, but lands the headshot, makes it a 1v3. So pushing up long, we'll see if he's able to make something happen here. Will smoke off the cross for himself. Flashes as well, so he can take this player down on sight, has an opportunity, but Vix going to put an end to the madness here. 6-5 the scoreline, but as I was saying, the kind of solo push out long, again, it's great if you can grab the frag, but very similar to if you're just peeking randomly into B. If you if you don't get that trade and there's not someone there to, or rather you don't get the initial frag and there's not someone beside you to trade, what worth is it, right? Yeah, you get some information, but you've lost the player advantage, and it's a rough hill to climb from that point.
Yeah, something else in that round from Fata1. I really question how Jola, in fact I'll finish this point in a minute, as the auto sniper doing work, just spraying through the smoke there, gets 2 frags, Warp getting third. PNK will get taken down though. Bryce looking for more and finds it onto Booyaka. Picks up the auto sniper, but it's just him left. And he'll get taken down. But in that previous round, Jola had so much freedom to push up short and was able to pick up 2 frags. I really don't understand why he wasn't punished for that earlier. There was no one covering short from the T's. He was able to just walk up, find 2 frags, could have even got a third. But Fatal need to be a little bit safer here, cover all their angles, make sure they can control the aggression of Data.
Yeah, and maybe that's the player they lost early on. That's the player that they usually assign to watch Cat. That could definitely be the case, but that's the issue. You need to adapt. But Booyaka gets a beautiful peek out mid. When you can hop up the Xbox mid on the corner just flawlessly every time, you can work some really neat picks like we just saw with Booyaka there. He was able to smoke off at Xbox and gets a beautiful shot onto Show as well, and now Booyaka's just been hitting all of his shots right now, 18, 2, and 7. Like I was saying, he smoked off right at Xbox, and it creates this cute opportunity for him to just jump up onto Xbox halfway up and nail that shot on any player's upper mid. So some crafty play by him. He's rewarded for it with a 3K in that round.
Was indeed, and we're seeing again from Fatal here, this Tech 9 buy. It's done damage in the past, but it hasn't been too successful in picking up the round, as that nade is gonna be a big one. Crow and Peaky J down to very little health, and Booyaka getting a frag with the AWP, gets another one.
Oh man.
The head of D-Show. Gets
what?
Can he go for 5 here? Crow is very low. Gets 4. He's gonna go for this.
He's gotta go for it.
Karlek's gonna be the scumbag.
Karlek, no.
Steal it away. But even so,
What a guy.
great play there from Booyaka.
Oh yeah, insane play with Tech 9s on the board for the T's. It's maybe not advised to be peeking out with an AWP all the time, but kept his range. He was able to make it happen there, but we'll see if Fatal can pull off a 6th and final round, or if we're going to have a 10-5 half. Again, Data picked up that first map 16-4. So this is Fatal's map choice. They look strong early on, but Data coming back and showing that they have a good CT side. Actually, Booyaka coming back and showing that he can omp like a champ on this map. So we already see the flank here, and this is going to be a great opportunity. Karlek taking down 1, and they have now the T's completely sandwiched in long. This is going to be a rough position for the T's to try and get out of.
Will be in. They've had to re-smoke that CT area off. They're looking for the frag on Booyaka. They find it. They get the frag onto Vix as well. And now this is Data in the weird position. They don't have any control of this site, of course. It's the last round of the half. They have to go for this one. And they're going to go for this single-pronged attack through short. Able to get 1 frag, so we're back to a 3 versus 3. This auto sniper from PNK is now going to rotate towards long. He's going to find a Peaky J down there, though. Found Koki Smokey on the site to try and defend it. There it is, the auto sniper gets dropped. Karlek looking for the frag, gets 1. Peaky J is low down long, and D-Show finishing the half off with the round for Fatal, and we're 9-6 in favour of Data.
Yeah, 9-6 moving into that T side, and now it comes down to Fatal. How much do they prep on that CT side? So do want to let everybody know we do have a couple giveaways going on. We've got a follower and sub giveaway. So field tested Op Asimov at 50 subs. And then as well as that, we've got the Middleware Electric Hive AWP at 52,500 followers. So if you guys are enjoying the matches, we would definitely appreciate the support. Hit that follow button. And if you'd like as well, the subscription option is available. So we appreciate any and all support. This is our first EU tournament, and it's been excellent thus far, and we're excited for the games coming in the near future here. We're about to move into the second half of this map number 2. Again, Data picking up that first map 16-4. They're coming into the second half with the round lead 9-6, and getting this pistol round would be huge for them.
It would indeed. Fatal, they are trailing by 3 rounds. If they get this, it evens things up. Well, more than likely evens things up, provided nothing goes too funky. Looks like we're going to see one Tech 9 on the side of Beta. The rest are just going to go for these armor and flashbang buys. PNK, I believe, dropped the Tech 9 for his teammate. Not 100% sure on that one. And it's going to be a rush through B tunnels. Fatal holding this one out. They've already got one frag, but that Rec 9 running and gunning. Going to get a frag in there as well. Find that with the Glock. So much firepower in such short distance. They're going to get the bomb down here, and now it's their turn to defend this. Defending the site's last half. Did it relatively well. How are they going to fare this time under the pressure? The time is on their side. Boyaka holding with the Tech 9. It's just down to PKJ left. He has to peek this angle. Gets one. That Tech 9 again. It's so strong right now. We saw it there. Boyaka getting 2 frags. Data picking up the pistol round.
Yeah, big pistol round for Data and Fatal. They're going to be set after that one. They were able to get that entry pick onto the rushing tees, but that was pretty much the only one until the site control was in Data's favor. But round number 2 of this half underway. We see 2 scouts on the board for the Fatal lineup, and already PKJ taking significant damage. We'll trade that damage though with Calyx, so it is a little bit going for them, but PNK will get a frag there onto D-Show as he tried to get aggressive in upper dark. So Dryzy actually in a similar location, hasn't peeked across though, as PNK still waiting, holding that angle. Dryzy hoping that one of these tees will get aggressive into upper, but at the moment he will actually have PKJ coming to help him out as well. But there is the frag, and Smokey getting one as well. This has turned into a 4v3. And is definitely looking promising for the CT side.
Definitely is. Out by worked out for them, but Boyaka gets the bomb down. Sneaky beaky on the A side. Now it's up to him and Kalak to try and defend this. Kalak lurking down long. They're checking angles as they go past here, but how patient is Kalak going to be? He's going to get taken down. Boyaka though gets one. PKJ low. Koki Smokey low. Boyaka looking, he's able to get one frag before he goes down. They do not have a kit, but it should be enough time.
Yeah, ooh, it's gonna be close. Yeah, you know what? It just started beeping faster. I think they might be out of luck here. It's gonna be...
Yeah, it's gone.
Yep. 2 seconds too slow as Dryzy will pick up a 4K. PKJ will survive with an AK-47, but they were definitely hoping for that round victory as they were able to get all the frags, but without a kit. That's not going to work out, but Dryzy, again, with that 4K, looking solid. We'll see if the individual play can help out here once again in this third round, or rather fourth round of the half. Or rather, sorry, third round of the half. My mistake. Obviously, we still have pistols on the board for the CTs.
PJ, though, he does have this armor and the AK-47, so he has some firepower. He is towards long here, gets one, looking to spray for more, able to not get the frag onto Boyaka. In fact, no, he did before he fell with the assistance of his teammate. And again, they're just going to run Ravid on this A bomb, or are they? D-Show, I speak really too soon. There's 2 versus 2, and this CZ going to find a frag onto Jola. Just down to Kalak, looking to get the bomb down. That was a big money nade. 11 HP left on Dryce now.
Yeah, and Kalak.
Do they go for it, or do they try and get the weapons that were down long?
Looks like D-Show will get a weapon, but he's actually using it to push. So that's not going to work out in his favor. Dryzy CZ75. Oh, almost gets that headshot onto Kalak, but running out of time here. He's going to have to force the issue, but Kalak gets the frag, and another 1 person alive victory for Data, but it still counts. So 12 rounds to 6 is looking a little bit bleak for Fatal, as again, if they lose this map, they will be dropping it to that lower bracket. So they're not out of the tournament. They'll just be playing in best of ones throughout the rest until they can make it to the lower bracket finals. So here we are, round 19. It is going to be a rifle round for the CTs, so very key, crucial round here, and Crow gets the opening frag. Can he get another? He won't take any damage, but puts 50 onto Jolar, so Koki Smokey actually will follow that up with a mid-peek, and that's a great opening for the CTs.
It really is. They've got these two frags. Kalek using this AWP, seeing if he can spot anything. They have no reason to go aggressive. They have no reason to face. They can just play as passive as they like. As they are two men to the good. How do Data want to play this round? They've left the bomb top of mid, so it looks like they may just go for frags here and do some damage. Kalek gonna find one frag there, flips up to the body of Crow, pulls the trigger, and now gets smoked out, so they're gonna fall back from this short area.
Bomb on Vix, top of mid. They still have mid control, but what do they do with it here? As they do have a smoke on Vix, so the opportunity for mid to B play definitely still alive and well, and looks like that might be the play here, as Dryzy will be the first to contest once they actually know it's going to be Koki Smokey, as they actually opt to skip the smoke altogether. Why get the smoke down if you can just work the pick on that player looking out long? So, good opening, but firing right back are the CTs, and they shut that down completely. Good round from Fatal, as they just stay passive inside of the sights. That's going to be their 7th round, first round of their CT side. And that's actually enough to put Data on an eco.
It is. They're going to go for this Tech 9 buy, though. I feel like I've said it way too many times, but the Tech 9s, never count them out.
Yeah, they're so good.
Especially in such close quarters, like, say, short or tunnels. In fact, they're going to just run up short. Koki Smokey, though, with the AWP, misses the first shot, hits the second, though. Can he hit the third? No, he cannot. It's going to be PKJ to take down Vix, as Boyaka has dropped down. He'll get taken down, though, and now it's just the Deagle. Nice one Deagle to PKJ, looking for another one. Not able to find anything just yet, and there it is. Fatal now, 8 rounds on the board.
Yeah, the Tech 9 up short, and they tried to make it work, but the thing is a lot of those Tech 9 bullets are a bit of luck, a bit of RNG rather. So
yeah.
there's times where you saw from elbow they're just firing at players from long, and a lot of times you can get that crazy random headshot and just put them down. But there's also a lot of times where it just doesn't happen, and you're just standing there just clicking, just hoping, because there's very little kind of recoil. Yeah, there is a bit of recoil control, but with that gun it is a pretty random recoil pattern. So you're just kind of praying for the headshot. So it didn't work out for them. We'll see if they can make something happen here, as Vix does have an AK-47, but will be another eco round from the T side. We'll see what they decide to go for. They pushed up into tunnels into B, and D-Show will get tested here momentarily, as he will get the first frag, make it 2. Vix trying to force the issue, though. He will go down, and that's a nice triple. Kalek, the last one on the field. We'll see if he can make something happen here, but being that they've double smoked upper tunnels, he's in a rough spot. And, yeah, they're going to get him through the smoke. 4K for D-Show. Fatal showing that they're not out of this yet. 12-9. They've got a little bit left in the tank here.
Where Fatal start building some momentum of their own. Won a good number of rounds in a row now, forced Data onto a couple of ecos, and we can see that Data are starting to become a little bit strapped for cash even in their buy rounds. Vix having to settle for a Tech 9 there, whereas the rest have a full buy. We're seeing a 3-man play towards B, 1 down long, and 1 going towards mid, and Kalek not able to find the frag on short. Gonna follow it up with a nade. PKJ and Crow taking relatively big hits there, losing just over 20 HP each. Now do they set up for the mid to B and the wrap around? Do they hold their horses and see if they can get a pick? They're playing very tight here outside of tunnels. See on the screen that the mid to B smoke did come out. They're going to drop Dries. So D-Show just needs to be patient here and wait for this to happen. But he's not going to be patient. He's going to go aggressive, gets the frag, flashes behind him. Vix now getting taken down from behind. And Koki Smokey lurking in CT spawn may find an angry Boyaka to the left of him. PKJ might as well. That's an unusual position for him. PKJ gets taken down. Boyaka with the double frag, and it's just D-Show. He has control of the bomb in tunnels. 35 seconds left is a big ask for him, though. Once this smoke disappears, they will most likely challenge him, and Boyaka picks up his favorite weapon. It's the AWP. Kalek See what he can find here. Smokes out, flashes out. Gonna spray through, gets the frag as well. Pretty lucky from him, but he knew exactly where the bomb was. And bo3 gonna get the plant down here. D-Show pushing through. Does he know where it is? Yes, he does. Gets the frag, and that was a very close round there. Fatal able to get another one on the board.
Yeah, what a huge round. D-Show pretty much single-handedly taking that round, and I love the way he played B there. Solo man in B, you know the mid to B is on its way. So many times we'll see the mid to B followed up with people coming out of upper. You usually have the bomb carrier like we just saw there. So two of the players coming from upper, he decides to, instead of being caught in an awkward position where you've got people coming at multiple angles, he decides to force the issue in upper dark. So ends up starting off the round with those two frags, getting the bomb down and making a 4K. Can't go wrong with that. So we'll see if, once again, some individual play from Fatal. See if they can all get behind it, but not if Jolar has something to say about it. He's going to land a 1v onto Crow to open up this round, and now has an M4 in hand. Ooh. But D-Show once again going big with a double kill here. Jolar trying to open stuff up towards long, but the bomb has been situated near the B site. Kalik has an opportunity to take this player down, and D-Show as only has 7 HP, 6 HP rather. But Jolar, last one alive, knife out. Not the best weapon to have when you've got PKJ with an AWP flying around the corner at short.
Now, he had the opportunity to save that M4 as well that he picked up, but instead went for it, seeing what he could find. And he found an AWP bullet. It's Cranium. So, Fatal now looking to tie things up. This is a lot closer than the game we saw on Cash. Fatal going to go for the boost onto short, try and go for the quick peek there. But Data going for this 3-man push towards the B bomb site. With bo3 spotting with the AWP. Kalik spotted the head of Crow. Wasn't able to react in time. That's the shot bo3 was looking for. Dropping D-Show, that could be key to this round. Crow very low as well towards that A bomb site. And it looks like Jolar is getting ready to set up this smoke towards CT spawn. But he spots a player, that was PKJ. Now he's going to follow it up with the smoke going across. CT is going to need to rotate towards this B bomb site. Oh no, this is a great setup here for Data. They faked the mid to B smoke, drew two players across with one player in spawn, but Koki Smokey holding this A bomb site. Gonna get pushed by some terrorists right now. He's looking towards short. As soon as he peeks up long, he's gonna find some players. Crow though, pop flashed out from his teammate. He's now in smoke. He did all he could. Gonna have to fall back. bo3 holding strong, gets one, spots. It was Koki Smokey. He gets taken down now, and the bomb should get planted. 30 seconds left. It's down to PKJ and Dryce to see what they can do.
Yeah, and the push is going to come from short. We do see both players boosting up on top of Xbox, flashing themselves in. bo3 is close. Fully blind, though. But in an opportune position, gets a headshot onto PKJ. Follows it up with a frag onto Dryzy, and a 4K from bo3. It was only a matter of time before we saw him wake up once again. He's got 34 frags here, and definitely a big part of the reason that his team's in the position they are in. He's been going off in this map, especially we saw him on that CT side, but now with that 4K, we'll wake up his team on this T side and see if they can close things out. They're a number of rounds away before taking this in a 2-0 fashion, but obviously Fatal wanting to stop that. And needs to stop here and now. So at the moment, my Go TV a little bit messed up, but this is a full buy. I only see 2 rifles on the board for the CTs, but definitely got some AWP on the board for PKJ. He was just pushed up cat there, looked for some aggressive play, but didn't work out in his favor as it's now fallen back. Right now, just the T's working fairly slow. PNK working this one-sided smoke. I like this angle from him right outside of long, but Koki Smokey is going to be close on the other side of the doors.
NKT just biding his time now. Doesn't have a challenge other than Koki Smokey. Going to be joined by Vix now, who does have the bomb. Fatal spot this out, they gain a lot of intel. Koki Smokey playing passive himself. He does have the support of PKJ on the site should he need it. Data playing this one very slowly. Smoke towards the B-bomb site. Flash in mid. Trying to force Fatal to rotate around. They do spot Koki smoking, but it's a little bit too late. PKJ gets one. He might get taken down now. Things trying. There it is.
Wow.
Took him long enough. He's angry at himself, as you can see with the cursor there. But they should be able to get the bomb down on this. A bomb site. Karlek going to find the frag onto Crow, and it's just Dryce left now. This round looks very strange to start things off. Fatal almost had the tools to defend this, but Data able to execute it well. Now, like they're going to get their 14th here.
Yeah, it looks like it, and maybe if PKJ was able to scope in and get that player out long. I think that first shot that he flicked towards him from A ramp towards long and tried to no scope, and then the second quick scope was a little bit off its mark, but he would have thought that maybe if he spent the time to just kind of go for the quick scope first, maybe he would have landed it, but it's not going to be the case as Data. They're going to move up into a great position to close out this map. It's going to be 14-11. So running out of chances here. Again, Fatal won't be out of the tournament, but they will be down to that lower bracket where you're fighting in those unforgiving best-of-1 series, and it's never a fun feeling as you can easily be beaten by a team on a map that you had no choice in playing, and it's just the one map. So definitely the best of threes kind of cater usually to the better teams. So Data showing that they're doing fairly good here, and Jolar opens up the round onto Crow. And that is not the start that the CTs wanted here. Smokey getting dropped down to 65. PNK with a frag, and just falling apart as Smokey and Dryzy, last two left alive, but they're going to get pinched here as Dryzy actually is able to get one. Smokey was able to get one as well. So it is a 1v3 with the bomb in upper tunnels, but A-Site definitely under the control of the T's, but definitely their bomb carrier is a little bit split off, so we'll see what happens here.
There is a lot of time on the clock. PNK taking full advantage of this. Got his running shoes on, going for a casual stroll around the entire desert of Dust2, taking in the site, going towards the A-bomb site, letting his teammates do the hard work here. Gonna be, thought that nade would do a little bit more, but Dryce dodging out the way just in time. 38 HP on him. The bomb's gonna go down on this A-bomb site. It's gonna be an uphill climb for Dryce now.
It's gonna be rough. He does have a kit, but might just opt to save for overtime, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. So Fatal saving to put it all onto the last round. This is gonna be it's gonna be an intense one for them, putting all their marbles into one bag. So PNK will be pushing it along. He's got Buyaka closely behind, so they're looking to hunt, and Dryzy very, very close here. Actually does move to the front side of the suicide boxes, so that's going to provide enough cover that should be able to save. But Vic's coming up from mid. Nope. Not going to spot him either. So playing ninja like Dryzy will be able to save that M4 to see another round. But this is an oh so important one as Data about to push themselves onto that winning round.
They do indeed, and Fatal don't have the amount of grenades they may have liked. We can see PKJ also going without armor. That could be costly, especially when going up against the 3 AKs. Data, using all the cash they have though, have 2 AWPs on their side. Boyaka's been great with his. How Karlek plays in this last, well, potential last round. Fatal going for the 2 players down long. Seeing if they can find anything down there. Koki Smokey now rotating to the site. We actually see PNK pushed up very aggressively onto this site. Gets punished for it. How are the T's gonna react now? 4 versus 5.
And they are gonna work up Cat here with the bomb. 2 of the terrorists. They've got Karlek trying to make noise outside of long. As a nade lands at least a little bit onto Smokey, I believe. But D-Show dropped down to 32 HP. They've got Vex now peeking out from Catwalk, and he's going to take some decent damage, so falls back. And 40 seconds left on the clock. They still have a couple angles they could work here. We do see Dryzy pushed up close mid. Now falls back to the B site, so D-Show Only one working mid here. Calic waiting for a long push that, as we can see on our radar, is not going to happen, but they do have a smoke on Calic if they opt to go for maybe a mid to B play, but Jolar actually pushed up into the B site, gets a crucial frag. Now it's going to open up at least this side and force these CTs to rotate around a little bit. It's going to give an opportunity for this cat push. You see Calic will get dropped, so Fatal live to see another round. 15-12, and they are 3 away from overtime, so we do have significant money still in the field, though. 11K, 7,700 on Buyaka. They will be able to force up, but Fatal can put another round away. It could definitely bring this back to an overtime.
And that's all that Fatal can really hope for right now, to draw this match up and take it into overtime. But it looks like it's going to be a very quick play here from Data, throwing their smokes and flashes in. Boyaka ran straight past 2 CTs. They're able to get 2 frags as they enter this site. That is the B site to them. And 3 versus 3. Fatal can still retake this. There are smokes out in the windows, however. Data still haven't got the bomb down yet, hesitating just a little. Now they're going to go for it.
Bomb has been planted.
Are they able to defend? Karlak here is taken down by PTJ. This isn't looking good for Data. Golar flashes out, able to get one, sprays up towards window, not able to find the second frag just yet. Just waiting for the player to drop down. Now Jolar is in the strange position, but with Vix in the site, that doesn't really matter. They're 2 versus 1. PKJ has picked up an AK, swapped out the orb. Jolar gonna find the frag, and Data take this series 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, 16-4 on the first map, 16-12. Fatal putting up a fight on this